It's Andrea from Andrea Speaks TV. Listen, thank you so much for supporting the channel. I just want to come on really quickly this morning. I won't be before you long. But my topic is, do we have any more help to give? You all know right here on the channel, we've been talking about, so much that has been happening in our economy right here in our country, the U.S., maybe even in your own country. For my international subscribers and supporters, no matter where we live, what part of this earth we live in, I believe we can all say that we at least have one thing in common, and that's, that we're all seeing higher prices, whether it's food, gas, energy, other things. We're all paying more. I've talked about here also on the channel as well about how our country is continuously sending aid to Ukraine to help with, allegedly what's going on there between Ukraine, Russia, other countries that may be involved as well. And, I have also said here on the channel that, I do believe that in times of crisis, that countries should receive help. But at the same time, for the countries who are sending the help, sending the relief, sending the aid, you have to make sure that you're taking care of your own people in your country as well. And so I want to ask the question, do we have any more help to give? Billions and billions of dollars are being sent to help Ukraine. And allegedly that money that is being sent is being used to purchase weapons. Okay, based on my research and what others have reported, the money is being used to purchase weapons that allegedly are being sold on the black market. I've asked questions about that. Are there checks? And it seems like our country is just sending money, right? Who is checking to see what that money is being spent on? Is it being used for the purposes intended? Our country is sending aid and money to help others, but what about helping our own right here? Do we really have it to give right now? You got to think, if inflation is at what, a 40-year high, gas prices are predicted to go up even further. We're at a very, very critical point in our elections, with our midterm elections coming up next Tuesday, November 8th. There's so many things. Our country is not as energy independent as we should be. I could talk about a lot of different topics to support my question, do we have any more help to give? My question is, who's going to help us? A couple of months back, our President Biden, went to the Middle East. I spoke on this before, and he was, asking for energy assistance. It's not energy assistance. He was asking for assistance with oil. OPEC Plus, in the meeting, they came back and they said that, they were going to cut oil production by 2 million barrels a year, which, undoubtedly is going to have an effect on us right here in our own country. With all of the problems, and I know there's a lot of finger pointings. Well, this group is responsible, that group is responsible. With all the finger pointing, do we really have it to give right now? Or do we need to say, what, we want to help you, to these countries that, need some assistance. There are other countries out there, right? It seems like, and you all let me know your thoughts, it seems like a lot of times they come to the United States for help, asking for help, but then when we may need some assistance, they may or may not, be able to help us. But those are some concerns that I have. Is it much that I can do, as far as to control that? No, but the things that I can control and you can control is, making sure no matter what's going on, whether it's in your control, out of your control, make sure you have the things that you and your family need at home to survive, which includes emergency food supply, survival needs, water, You know, you may want to, it would be a good idea to take a look at your finances, see what changes that you need to make there, additions or changes. You know, please do your research, y'all. A lot of things are happening globally, okay? And you may say, hey, okay, that's not our country, I shouldn't be concerned. But if you look, a lot of things that are happening in other parts of the world, even in the past, they've happened here. And so I would encourage you, when you're looking at world news, to look at that and say, you know what would I do, or what would you do if something like that were to happen here in the United States? I got to do some research on this, but I believe that lockdowns are happening again. Take a look at what's going on in China. I think something happened there with their Disneyland, I believe. If someone would like to share before I cover that story, you can share it in the comments. A lot is going on. Winter is coming. Winter is coming. Please make sure you're prepared. Look for alternate energy sources. But again, y'all, do you think we have the help to give right now? Okay, do we have any more help to give? Or do we need to take what resources are available and allocate them for what is needed here in our own country? All right. Y'all take care. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and subscribing to Andrea Speaks TV. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll talk to you soon.